Good morning everybody, Alex here from Spiny Exotics. Little bit of a late start this morning because I've had a friend here who's brought me loads of gifts. So we go through, we check all my gifts out, which are really cool. So it's the lady who brings me loads of plants. So you can probably guess what she's brought me. So please like, subscribe, comment, share, ring that bell for me. We go around, we do some stuff with all the animals today. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so she brought us a load of wood. Loads of big pieces of wood. I think she had them from me years ago. And then, wow, 2 more big massive plants. We're going to be super jungling it up today. So we've got to chuck these everywhere, find some spots for them, make it super jungly, and then we can pop around and do some more stuff with the animals. I did notice the crocodile skin was out and about today, but I couldn't film it because I had the customers here and stuff like that, and I had the friend here, so a bit of a pain in the bum, so I missed that. But she has been out and about, which is really cool. She's showing she's a bit more confident. So we might be able, we'll be able to put some more food in there, get them all willing to come out and stuff. So I'll go around, I'll turn all the lights on and stuff, and we crack on with the day. We've just had the delivery come. I mean, have I annoyed somebody at this or something? Could they abuse that anymore? I mean, come on. You have to put a lot of effort to get a box to do that. And then we got that as well. I don't even know what this is. Wonder what that could be. Let's see if we can find out if there's anything still going in this box. So. It should be, well, I'm hoping it should be. Fogger. Whoop. We should have another one in here, in theory. Oh, I guess it's true. We gonna do-dee-doo. Waha! Fogger number 2. So let's get them on the planted tank. And then we can get it all foggy and see what it looks like with 2 of them fogging it all up. I found with the foggers, they work best with about 1 inch of water above them. So you've got to account for the actual fogger, and then you've got to add another inch on top of the fogger. So probably about 2 inches. You go too deep and it doesn't work at all. So I'll get them set up. I've got the lights going, the colourful light, because I haven't turned it off from last night, because on the night times now I leave this on and it lights the shop up all cool colours. Because you've got the water, it's all got the ripple effect in it, so it's really cool. So I'll set this up now, we get both foggers going, see if it's going to be any good. Do that, I'll show you. We've got one plant up there, looking really cool, and then the other one, I've wrapped them around the pond. So the pond, on each corner now, it's got its own plant. So I might change it, but I'm not sure yet, because I think it looks okay, but I'm not 100% sure on it. But we've got the new one is over here. I have had to do some slight stuff to it, because it's so tall, it was really wobbly. So I put 2 support beams in and tied it onto it, and it's a lot more sturdy now. So if you ever get nice big plants like that, this one's okay, barely moves, but the other one was a bit swayy. So I'll give it extra support, and it's solid as a rock now. So now I'm going to jump on, get this all foggy, and away we go. For the first look at it, we got to do it right, haven't we? We got to do it right. So let's turn the old lights off. Okay, let's get a proper look at it with the lights on. No, well, with the colour light on and all the fog. Way! How cool is that? So I'm going to have to adjust them a little bit just to get the flow right on them. You want the smoke to even out as it comes down. So I think they're both working perfectly now. But how cool is that, man? So cool. Ready for Halloween. It's going to be on all the time, but it's going to look good for Halloween. Okay, so let's see what we've got in here. So I've already opened it. You not really like the full toes. Oh, okay, no wonder it felt weird. It's wrapped in cardboard. Wahaha. Ooh. So there should be a stand for our chameleon tank. Wahaha. So I'll open that up. We can throw this away, and then we'll get that set up ready for the customer. I might end anything to cut it with, so we'll do it the old-fashioned way. We'll just rip it off. Okay, so in here, is it going to come? Yes, there we go. So there is our stand for the Reptibreeze with shelf. With shelf. Wahaha. So that's what it looks like. All nice, neat and tidy. Lovely jobbo. So I'll get that built ready for when the customer comes. There we go, there's our frame built. It doesn't have a top because the tank is the top. So that's why it's like this. So that's all set up, ready to go for the customer. So we'll put that over here out the way. We can crack on with our next job. So what we're going to do now, we're going to feed the Savannah monitor. But what we're going to do is we're going to test. I can't go that way, I've blocked it off. We're going to test if the target training is actually working. So we're going to try and get her to come to different sides of the tank with the target and get her food. So we're going to, instead of just going to the same place all the time and making it easy for her, we're going to try and do a bit of enrichment today, and we're going to go over end and get her to come over end to the what's it called, and then she can come and feed and do some more training. So that's the target, sorry. So we're going to move the target around, see if we can get her to move to different points in the tank, and then that will show that she's actually learnt something. So we're testing to see if she's learnt it yet, or we're still in training stage. Plans out the window. We've got some rescue fishes, so I've just plonked them in. We've got some rescue bristle-nosed pleckies. Well, you can just about see them. There we go. Little plecos. So we've got them acclimating. While they're acclimating, we can do our little bit of training. So there she is. Oh, got the ladder's okay. The ladder's okay. So there she is. How you doing, darling? You want to join us for some training? You ready for some training? Okay. So we can put the phone in. Up, 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 up. Over here. Come on. Up, baby. Up, up, up. Come on. Oi. Over here. So we're going to do our first little bit of the training. So I'm going to grab a locust ready. We're going to do our first new position test. So okay, I'm going to open the other end and put this, so she should come all the way over here. It's only working. Look, you missed your probe. Come and touch it. Wow, she did, and then she gets a locust. You missed it, you missed it, you missed it, you missed it. Come in. You missed it, it's over there. She missed it and dived out trying to get me. So I'll have to grab her another one. She's done the job and she hasn't got a reward, so she's kicking off. She's like, where's my reward, Mr. Alex? I've worked hard and I never got a reward. There you go, have a reward. You got it? There's a good girl. So now we're going to try from this end. Okay, so we've got another locust. Open this up a little bit more. So now she should come all the way over here once she says this. Oh, she spotted another locust. Oi! Stop playing up. Come on. Look, you got the red ball. Come on, darling. She's that one locust that escaped. She's trying to find it. Come on. Look. Oh, she's seen it. She's seen the little red ball. Come get it then. Come touch it. Oh, there's a good girl. There you go. Lovely jubbly. Okay, so we had some customers, so we had to stop. I did leave my phone in there, but she decided she didn't want my phone in there anymore, and she chucked it out the tank. So she's actually gone into a moss box. So she's in a mossy little cave at the moment. So she might come back out, she might not. I'm not sure what she's doing. I've never seen her go in there. Never seen her go in a mossy cave before. So I don't know what she's doing. Kiwi! You gonna come out, my lovely? See if we can call her. Come on! Come on! Oi! What are you doing? Let's test if it's gonna work. No, she's in there and she doesn't want to come out. Never had her not come out. Look, put this there. I'm gonna knock it off the wall. Oi! What are you doing? Come on. She's seen it, I think. Come on. Come on. Come on, you know what this is. Come on. All the way. Come on. Oh, she's coming for it. You gotta jump to get it. Wow, you got it. There's a locust. Wow, yummy, yummy. So it works now. We can control where she's in the tank by just doing this now. So if I wanted her over here, she'd come over there, and if I wanted her over there, we could put her over there and we'd bring her over there. So she's going to be really good when Morgan's doing the care for her, because we don't want him biting Morgan, really. So what we're going to do is, I'm waving it around, aren't I? I'm waving it around, aren't I, mate? I am. Don't you bite me on the face. No, no. Give me a sec, go back. Up, 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 up. Wait. Wait, be a good girl. Up, 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 up. Wait, wait. Grab it. Oh, there's a good girl. Look. Grab him, grab him. Oh, she's got him. So I'm really happy with what we've been doing. It shows that she's clever enough to link this with food, and so eventually, when she doesn't see this, she won't expect food. But she's still gonna be in some sort of hunt mode because of just the animal she is. She's got that tongue for sensing the temperature, temperatures for smelling. So if I've got anything that smells nice on my hands, there's a good chance she's gonna get bit. But I'm really happy with that. She's doing really well. So we'll leave her to it. We might try and do some target training with some more lizards, see how far we get with them. Let's release our little plecos. Come on, little guys. Come on then, out we go. Everybody out. Come on, last two. Come on. Out we go, lads. Come on. Out we go. Come on, you can do it. There we go. Last one's empty baggo. Okay, so for my next trick, we are going to be... I didn't think I was going to catch that then. We're going to try and start target training with the black spiny-tailed iguana, because when he tries to run off when he's got a full belly, we might be able to lure him back with the thinking he's going to get more food. So we're going to try and do our first little day with this. So the idea of this is just to get him to touch it, and then he gets some food. So we'll see if we can get him to touch it today, and then we might be able to get a bit more progress on him slowly. Here we are with our little buddy. I've just had to change his heat bar because his heat bar had blown. So it's a good thing we came down, wasn't it, sir? Yes, it was. So we've got our target and we've got the bugs. So we need to try and get him to touch this. We might just touch it against him and then give him his food, because he's going to be scared of whatever this is because he doesn't know what it is. So we're going to do slowly, build him up and see if we can get him to touch it at least once to get some food. Okie dokie then. So, there's our little dude. Let's start by just giving him a bug. We'll start the whole thing off on a good point. We give him a buggo so he knows we're doing feeding. You a little bit cold on you, mate? Is that what it is?
It's not that cold. So I've got some more buggies in here. So we've got 3 or 4. So now I'm going to feed him with the red thing on show. So then he should link. Whoop! Locusts are jumping out. Oh, and again. I've lost one. Ready, go. Oh, I got him. Okay, back to what we were doing. So, what's this, buddy? Touch. Get a locust. That worked. So we just go touch, get to locust. This is quite good because he's not fully warmed up, so he's not fully raring to go. So he's been a little bit more chilled out with us, which is giving us the chance to do a little bit of training. So we can just touch him on the nose. Move away. Touch. Get to locust. See, it's not scary. Not scary at all. We've got a couple more. Do another touch. You want to touch it yourself? Touch. And get to locust. So eventually he will link this with food, same as her up there. And it, buddy? Might take a couple of weeks, but they are very smart lizards, these bigger lizards. They've got quite large brains. So we should be able to do the training quite easily with it. Want to touch it again? Touch. Locust. He's been very, very docile today. And yes, sir. Bet if I touched him, he'd have a mad one now. Want to try again? Touch. Gets a locust. He's a good boy. Right? You got a strokies? What a good boy. He doesn't usually let me stroke him at all. Okay, mate, we're only giving you little strokes. Just little strokes. Where do you think you're going? It's the first time he's ever touched me on his own accord. It was the first time ever he'd actually put his arm on me because he chose to. He looked like he was going to climb out, but I don't think he changed his mind. So I think that'll do. We haven't scared him. We've had a really good little interaction with him there. He touched me for the first time on his own, and he's hit the bugs, and we touched him on the nose with this and gave him the bugs, so eventually he's going to get the idea about it. So that worked really well, buddy. He's done really well there. So he hasn't flinched or gone mad or anything. So we'll end it on a good note. Well, he's extra open out, and that'll do. That time of year again, we've got holiday animals. So we're going to get them set up. We've got 2 pairs of leopard geckos, and we've got 6 bearded dragons, I believe. So we've got 4 females and 2 males. So we're going to set these up now. So I've got a little tank down here now ready for the pair. So we're going to open them up now, have a little look at them, see how they're doing. If people who've been following the channel for a long time will realise there's some missing that usually comes with this group. The disabled ones have all passed away now. Over the years, 1 went, then 2 went, and then the 3rd one went. So all the really disabled ones have now passed away. So she's only got these ones left. Oh, look at them. So if I remember right, this is the boy. So you can go down first, my mate. There you go. And then this is our female. So she's actually laid eggs for us on the video before. And they've mated on the video before and everything. So I've got quite a bit of footage on these ones. So we'll let them chill out. Her patterns are very weird. They really bleed into each other. Really weird patterns she's got. She's going into shed as well, which makes it look even weirder. Her legs look really crazy. But we'll let them chill out, get used to their tank, and we'll set everybody else up. So we have our next one. These are the big ones. So these are close to being giant leopard geckos. So we've got a pair of male and female, really big leopard geckos. So we'll pick them up and we'll put them into their new enclosure. There we go. You alright, buddy? So he's been a bit of a wiggle bum. I've already had him out once. You're a bit of a wiggle bottom today, ain't you, mate? You're a bit of a wiggle bottom. But he's really, really cool. He's got crazy eyes though. crazy eyes. There we go. So we put them down, and then we can move on. The bearded dragons, I'll show you them, but they're going to be set up at my house. We're going to have a sneak peek at the lizards, but I'm not going to be here long because word it differently. So we're going to have a quick look at the dragons because I'm going to be leaving soon to get them set up at home because the shop's closing. I still didn't word it very well, did I? So we're going to have a quick look, and as soon as we're ready, we can take them home, get them set up, and we're ready to go. But we're right at the end of the day now. So I've just opened this. How is it still stuck? Magic tape that re-sticks itself. So in here we have the 4 females. We've got a gaggle of bearded dragons. So we've got a couple that are shedding, a couple that are just normal. So we give them a good going over tonight. We give them a feed and get them all set up. And then in this one, aha, we have the 2 boys. So these are all related. So the brothers have been raised up together their whole life, and they are brothers, the two boys. And then the girls, they're all sisters. So they've all been raised together and lived together their whole lives. Females do really well together. The males, you have to do certain special things to stop them fighting each other, basically. So the 2 males have to go in the tank at the exact same time. So you have to put them both in at the exact same time. If one goes in a second before, he claims the tank for himself. So if he goes in first, he goes, boom, this is mine, straight away. So they both have to go in at the same time, so they both go, okay, we'll share it. Don't know how it works, that's just how she's worked it, and it works for her. So that's the exact thing I have to do when I get home. If I don't do it, they go mad, and well, most of the time they don't attack each other, they want to attack me. They're all squaring up at the glass and they're bobbing their heads at me and stuff like that. So I get these set up at home, and then we can feed them and do all the stuff we need to do. I'm afraid that's all the time I've got for today. So please like, subscribe, comment and share, ring that bell for me, and if you want to watch another video, there should be one there. If you want to subscribe to the channel, it's up there. If you want to watch a playlist, it's up there. If you want to support the channel and help me and all the animals and everybody, there's a link in the description below. If you want to see where I get my animals from, and if there's anything on there you'd like me to order, there's also links in the description below. So I'll see you in the future. Bye.